Oh, good morning. Hi, how's it going? Wowzers. The energies are quite wild right now. I just then got an insight of lots is breaking apart as far as like increasing disclosure and awakenings and long standing patterns that are just sort of like falling away from underneath us, or like we're seeing them and we're just like, oh my God. So, lots of changes. Stay grounded, my lovers. Whatever I'm saying, I sometimes think I'll say that to myself. Staying grounded, staying present. That's sort of the best we can do, right? The world we were sold, the world we once knew, it's not taking us into the future. And I would say, that's why just focusing on our own little realities, focusing on ourselves, focusing on it's really wild, the self-love journey or whatever. And the reality that we are unique sparks of divine life force embodying on this planet, having a shared experience, right? It truly is mysterious and divine and spiritual. I can't say that word anymore, like, seriously. Because, like, at some point I would say it's none of it's worth taking too seriously, as far as just coming back to love and compassion and presence and loving your life and loving yourself and, like, trusting in humanity and trusting everybody's making their way and yet honoring your own North Node, right? Shit, just, yeah, the mystery of it, but also the chaos at times, and the personal work, or the work that is available, the tools that are available to us all that can help us come back into love, can help us come back into presence. You feel me? Did you hear that? Got a little message through. Hello, Shazam. Should I record? No, keep going, MJ. Keep writing. Speaking even. Can we do later in the day? Maybe no. Technically, yes, but okay, divine guidance. That's my intention with tarot. Long time, I'm over here, like, never really been able to work for other people. I started out as like a dance and drama tutor, and then, like little 1 hour sound bites, and then didn't really dig on that vibratory and enter yoga. I started practicing yoga when I was 13 years old, which is like, 30 years, gee whizzicles. 30 years been practicing the old yoga vibratory, and then started teaching it over back in 2008, which is, don't ask me to do maths on the spot. Don't embarrass me as such. And then, at the tarot, been using tarot myself since about 2012 or earlier. And then, but even back in 2005 and 6, I remember us at uni would be like playing with the tarot. So yeah, all these tools, and like long time into astrology, and sort of like the yoga never ends. It just keeps going deeper and deeper within self as I grow, aging, God, what is life? And then astro, also like the yoga, it just goes deeper and deeper, like hi, don't we like that? We're gonna pull that, we're gonna work with that energy. I'm going to have me a little sip of the cafe. Cafe ole! Cafe ole! We're taking it. Thanks, Tarot. In case you haven't noticed, these are for fun and entertainment. I run a brand called Alta Love. I work online. I've been posting online. My YouTube channel has like well over 1,000 videos since like 2012, where I just share yoga and a lot of my own personal healing journey of just like working with different spiritual healers, trying to heal myself intuitively, working on the shadow, processing our pain, endeavoring to have compassion and unity. A Course in Miracles was a profound process back in 2013, 14, where Something like one of the first lessons is like what I see is not true. This is about healing our perception and trying to have a more godly perception, right? Or a kind of more universal Christ-like perception where as in, it's our perception. We're only ever having our own experience within self through our own HoloLens. Like, what are you thinking? And it's all just a cluster of feelings, right? And then distractions and a perceived world of separation. Jeez, it's just so profound, isn't it? Let's work with that 10 of Cups. So yeah, I like, philosophy. And clearly, at the age of 43, I can't take myself or any of this much too seriously. But, I feel. I'm a feeler. I'm a feeler and a healer. There's got to be a song about that. Joker, Midnight's Toker. I don't know the words, but you know the song. There's all these 10s flashing up in our airwaves. This is the end of a karmic cycle, the end of betrayal, loss, pain, 10 of sword. Oh, spicy, painful, annoying. Going through these transformational cycles are the full rounds. You've got 3 10s. This is major. This is like a major arcana. And there's also a wand. As in, we are releasing long-standing patterns, right? Because the sword would be of mind. Wand's the energy, the spark, right? So this is like, gotta let it go. Why? Because we're stuck. So those are like the less desirable 10s. Hi, desirable. 10 of swords. We're having to shed imbalance. We're having to let go and or continue to release, purge, heal our shadowy energies. I'm hearing, like the 5 of Pentacle, feeling left out in the cold, feeling rejected, feeling abandoned. Is it from Wayne's World? I'm not worthy. That underlying energetic shame, guilt, that's what we're all working with, right? Feelings, perceptions, and then feedbacking off of everything and everyone in our reality to continue to purge out these densities, as it were. 5 into the 6 for the 10 of Pentacle, 10 of Cups. I feel that some of you, there's like an investment being made, or you're walking away from an investment. Kickback. I mean, for some of you, there could be some sort of kickback. Something you've been working on, something you've been investing in. Maybe that you wanted to walk away from, but you couldn't, and then something really positive is trying to come through here. Queen of Pentacle and the Strength card. Let's just get the final few energies here. The Sweat Lodge came through when I was shuffling earlier as well, and I felt like that was, again, this signal of release, that we're really letting go. 10 of Wands is getting to the end of something. These are culmination energies, cleansing energies, release. We're not doing that anymore. 10s are really long-standing patterns, something we've been working on for probably a long time. There's finally a sense of greater support. Queen of Pentacles upright. Maybe even people from beyond the veil, giving us strength, honing the intuition. Jupiter abundance come through in the shuffle as well. Following the intuition to greater resources. Potentially even feeling more successful through that inner work that you're pioneering and doing. Let's hold to that 10 of Cups and have a great day. Enjoy yourself, my lover. Speak soon. Peace out.